uh, paragraph organization pa rin. Okay? So, sige. Let's try this one. Arrange the following sentences to form a paragraph. What is the correct answer? A, B, C, D. Okay. What else? Okay. Correct answer is letter D. Okay. Again, bakit letter D siya? Okay, annotate natin. Stop na. Okay. So, may maraming sumagot ng C. May B din. Okay. So, the correct answer is letter D. Bakit? Okay. Annotate tayo. Okay. Ay, saan na yun? Hindi ito yun. Okay. Correct answer is letter D. Bakit letter D? Titingnan natin, may kaparehas ba siya? Look at the pattern. C, A, D. Okay, so C ang tama. Lahat sila letter C. First, many people suffer from hay fever. Ano ba yung hay fever? Okay. Bakit hindi D? Okay. So, cause and effect. Ang second niya is, sinabi niya yung cause. Is usually caused by the reaction to pollen, and there is for particularly common when flowers are open. Tawag ito, fever. Okay, can you imagine yung mga open flowers pala nakaka-cause siya ng flu, diba? Okay, bakit hindi B? Okay, effect na siya eh. Affected. So, syempre, sa cause and effect, unahin natin si cause, diba? May naiba. Okay. CA. So, ano na tayo? Alisin na natin. Process of elimination na tayo. So, most probably nandito. So, bakit mas D? CA, pareha CA. Okay. Cause na. And then, bakit D? Okay. Ang kasunod. CAD. Common. This is usually caused by reaction of pollen. A reaction to a pollen, and there is more particularly common when flowers are open. O, paano nagiging ano yon? Glass. The lining of nasal. Okay. Paano nangyayari yon? Yung the lining of nasal cavity becomes sensitive and inflamed and produce large amount of mucus. So the nose runs to a person's sneezes a lot. So yung sinasabi na nilang reaction, okay, ito yon. Okay, after, yan yon. Nagiging sensitive yung nasal cavity natin at nagko-cause ng sneezing. And then, The eyes may be affected in some way. In some way. Okay? Ibig sabihin may nauuna sa kanya. Ano yung nauuna? This one, no? Diba? Yung D. Bago yung D. Okay? Becoming itchy, sore, and weepy. Okay? Are we clear on this one? Nakuha kung bakit ito yung tamang sagot. Ito medyo mahirap din to. To be honest, mahirap din tong paragraph organization na to. Okay? Then again, gamitin lang ulit natin yung mga techniques. Okay? Next. Ulit natin. Okay, next. Sorry. Okay. Pamiran pa yan. Okay, the correct answer is letter. Hindi, wait lang. Antay tayo mga 10 sasagot. Okay. May A, may B, okay, B. So, maraming sagot ang B. So, the correct answer is letter A. Okay. Annotate tayo, guys. Correct answer is letter A. Bakit letter A? May DC. Okay. Alisin na ulit natin. Huwag na natin i-consider. Hindi pwedeng C to start this. Okay. Ano yung this na yan? So, ibig sabihin may nauuna dyan, may prior na dyan. So, wala na. May D, B, DC. So, mas ito. Diba? Sabi ko, kapag halos may magkaparehas. DC, DC. Okay? D. Civil disobedience is a legal requirement of any demonstration. Tama naman na siya talaga yung nauuna. Sabi natin to see, to start with. Okay, ano yun? Okay, to start this, civil disobedience. Okay, tama siya, C. Okay, you need to park yourself somewhere where the police will have to move you on. Okay? Magpapark ka daw kung saan mapupuntahan ka ng mga police. Okay? And then, the quickest way to do this. Kasi once you've sat down, okay, panghuli na talaga yan. Okay? Para daw mapuntahan ka ng mga police at para magawa mo is to park on the yellow lane. 'Di ba? Mas nandoon na naman kita na naman na yung passage. Okay? Para mas mabilis mong magawa to, park on the yellow line, which is the daily street protest undertaken by the most city dwellers. Okay? Kapag when you have sat down somewhere inconvenient, do not spring up just because you've been asked politely. Okay? So, ayun ang tamang sagot. Letter A po. Okay? Next. Wag na yan. Sorry, wag na yan. Science kasi. Science yung topic niya. Yan. Para sa inyo. Ayan. Correct answer is okay, the correct answer is number okay. Number 2. Bakit number 2? Okay, tingnan natin ha. Stop na. Mag-rationalize na tayo. Pagka sinabi ko na yung tamang sagot, stop na para nakafocus na kayo on rationalization. Okay. So, the correct answer is number 2. Bakit number 2? Sabi natin, process of elimination tayo. E, talaga naman. We're talking about greenhouse. Okay? So, E. Okay? May magkaparehas ba pagkatapos ng E? Yes, EBD. Actually, yun na nga, EBD, EBD. So, most probably, nandito talaga yung tamang sagot. Process of elimination na tayo, hindi na to, hindi na to. So, dalawa na lang ang pagpapilian natin. It's either 2 or 3, okay? Pero let us see. Basahin natin na a greenhouse is a building with glass walls and a glass roof that is used to grow plants such as tomatoes and tropical flowers. Okay, alam niyo ba yung greenhouse? Okay, yun yung mga building. Sa mga building nila, sa mga gilid ng mga buildings nila, okay, for example, kahit na commercial pa, yung mga SM na yan, for example, okay, Robinsons na yan, may greenhouse sila. Okay? Meron silang glass walls, okay, and a glass roof that is used to grow plants. Okay? And somehow, nagagamit na siya pwede kasi siyang gamitin mo as personal use pero ginagamit na to for alternative, okay, or commercial na. So anyway, so E, okay, yun lang yung greenhouse. Then sabi dito B, okay, it stays warm inside during the winter. So lagyan niyo na ng 1, 2. Tapos sabi dito D, di ba? D. In daytime, the sunlight shines to the greenhouse and warms inside plants the air. 3. Okay? So, bakit siya? After ng daytime, syempre night. Diba? Magkasunod na yan. 4 na yan. Bakit nangyayari to? That's because the glass walls of the greenhouse trap the heat and the sun. At nighttime, it's colder outside but the greenhouse stays pretty warm inside. Bakit? Okay, sa night, okay, ay yung sunlight, pupunta siya sa sa greenhouse na nagpapainit sa loob ng, nagpapainit sa mga halaman, sabi dito. Pero sa nighttime, kahit malamig na siya, sa labas, sinasabi, yung greenhouse, okay, mainit pa din kasi nag stay doon because of the glass walls, okay? Because of the glass walls na natatrap yung init galing sa araw. So, it's 5. Okay, so A yung dulo. So, it's number 2. Nagigets po ako dito? Gets po? Anyone? Diba? Doon lang tayo, actually nakatulong talaga ng malaki yung process of elimination natin, yung patterns ba na tinatawag. Yes. Okay, most lang. Okay. Next is Okay. Okay, correct answer is titignan ko yung mga sagot niyo. Okay, the correct answer is letter number 1. Okay, number 1. Okay. Bakit number 1? Okay, let's rationalize. Sabi ko sa inyo, ulit-ulit tayo. Sipe okay lang kahit ulit-ulitin natin. Okay. Ay, number 1. May D, lahat sila letter D. Out na to. Okay, kasi Palawan. We're talking about the Palawan Islands here. D, B. So, bakit wala na si letter B? Ano ulit? Letter, tawag dito? Number 2 ulit. Alisin na natin yung considerations na yan kasi mas nandito. Okay? Palawan Islands are some of the most beautiful islands areas on earth and one of the most majestic, beautiful places for a person to visit. In fact, okay, pwede namang in fact, pero again, pattern tayo. Okay, with 1,200 miles of coastline and 1,780 islands and islets, there are literally plethora of great places to visit and spend your vacation. Bakit B ang kasunod? Kasi pinaliwanag niya how majestic and beautiful the places are. Okay? Okay, great place to visit. Yan na yung places. So, we're talking about places pa din here. Okay? So, B na agad siya. Okay? Nandun ba yung B? Okay. Ayan o. Kaso parehas pa rin siya B. And then A ulit. Parehas silang may A. D, B, A. So, nakita niyo yung pattern. Parehas. D, B, A. Wala tayong pagtatalunan. Yung dulo na lang. Okay? D, B, A, C. There are two most. These are the two most. Ayan yon. Coastline niya, tsaka yung 1,000. Sorry. Ano yon? D, B, A. Okay, the islands are called this island called last ecological frontier in the Philippines because of its commitment to protect wildlife and natural beauty. Okay? These are okay. And then in fact, sorry wait lang, nalito na rin ako. Palawan Islands are some of the most beautiful island and areas on earth and one of the most majestic and beautiful places for a person to visit. So D. Tapos sabi nila B, with 1,200 miles and 1,700 islands and islets, there are literally a plethora of great places to visit, to visit and spend your vacation. Wala pa rin. Okay pa din. D, kaya pala ako nalilito eh. DBB ako dito. And then A, these islands are called the last ecological frontier in the Philippines because of its commitment to protect wildlife and natural beauty. DBA. Okay? Then, bakit siya C? Okay? Kasi sinabi niya na ano, yung coastline, number 1, and number 2, the last ecological, yun yung most important ecological sites ng UNESCO. Okay, kaya C, DBC, and yan yung tamang sagot. Kasi kapag inuna mo yung C, in fact, Tubata Reef National Marine Park are well-known. Puerto Princesa subterranean river are located here. Walang kinalaman ang UNESCO doon. You remember, pagka sinabi nating UNESCO has something to do with protecting the environment. Okay, yan. So, sinabi. Okay? Sinabi, important ecological sites according to UNESCO. Okay, why are many tourists love to come here? Okay, last ecological frontier and commitment to wildlife and natural beauty. Okay? So medyo mahirap siya, in fairness, na ako is nalilito. Di ba po ba C yung tinutukoy ng E? Hindi. Okay? Ang tinutukoy ng C, yung two of the most important ecological sites according to UNESCO. Kapag sinabi natin Tubata Reef, well-known lang siya sa Puerto Princesa. When we say UNESCO, it's international. Okay? Puerto Princesa, local lang siya. So ano ba yung sinasabi nating two important ecological sites according to UNESCO? Ecological frontier. Okay? And ano ba ang UNESCO? Has something to do to protect its wildlife and natural resources. Okay? Okay, next. Clear tayo dito. Naburay, bago nag-isa tanong. Clear tayo? Okay. Next. Yan, LGBT. Yes, next. Another answer. Okay, the correct answer. Yan natin na may 1, 1, 4, 1, 4, 2, 2. Okay, halos lahat may sagot. The correct answer is letter number 3. Number 3. Rationalize natin si number 3. Okay. Sabi niya E. Pero ito, magkapareha sila, di ba? Magkapareha sila. Okay, halos. Okay, bakit hindi A? The LGBT community around the world uses the Pride Month to get together and celebrate how far they come. Okay? E. If you are new to the LGBTQ community and or looking to become an LGBTQ ally, there are chances that you have a few questions. Okay? Pagiging new, okay? Or celebration. Let's see celebration. A. Tingnan natin EA. Sorry. Sabi natin A, the LGBTQ celebration ba? Or E, if you are new. What? Anong tama? Okay. Mas tama ang pag-focus ng kung bago ka sa LGBTQ community. Okay? Okay? Tingnan nyo to Kung pag sinabi nating AB, ito yun, di ba? AB. For example, you may have heard Pride Month but aren't entirely sure of what it means. Hindi naman, wala namang kinalaman sa celebration. So, mali na to. Di ba? Okay, AE. LGBT community around the world uses Pride Month to get together and celebrate happy program. If you are new, hindi siya nag-support dito. Okay? So, mali na ulit to. Okay? So, mas kino-consider natin yung pagiging bago mo sa LGBTQ community. Okay? So, let's see if you are new to the LGBTQ community or looking to become an LGBTQ ally, there are chances that you have a few questions. Ano yung mga questions na yon? For example, diba? For example, you may heard about Pride Month. Questions na yan. Okay? There are chances that you have a few questions, sabi. Okay? Ano yung questions na yon? For example, entirely sure of what it means. So, ano na siya agad? Questions ba yung celebration? Hindi. So, mas questions you may heard about Pride Month but aren't entirely sure of what it means or entails. Questions na yan, di ba? Bago ka. So, hindi ka sure. Kapag bago ka, may mga bagay na hindi ka sure on what it means, ano yung mga entitlement or details. So, EB. Tapos, EBD to the outsiders, okay? Pride Month may only seems like a month of glittering parties and parades but so much more than that. So much more than the celebration. Kaya mas tama yung there's a new LGBTQ in the company. In the community. Company ako ng company. And A, the LGBTQ community around the world uses Pride Month to get together and celebrate how far they become. Okay, and it is time to recommit the recommit to the work that must be done to achieve equality. Okay, so yun, nagigets po ako dito. So pwede pa rin mag-start sa if. Oo, if. Ang ano lang is yung but, 'di ba? But besides usually also. Okay. Nag-start siya sa if. Do not focus class. Sorry. Do not focus on the word itself na if. Focus tayo doon sa ano ba ang sentence? Ano ba ang pangungusap, 'di ba? Nagbibigay siya ng isang complete thought or idea. Okay? So doon ka tumingin sa kino-convey ng sentence, hindi doon sa umpisang salita na if. Nagigets niyo ako doon? Okay? Okay? Huwag kayo mag-focus doon sa isang word na if class. Okay? Kung may tinutukoy na yan. Okay? you have to focus on the sentence itself, doon sa buong pangungusap. Sa sentence kayo, yung kino-convey nun, yung message na sinasabi nung idea ng isang buong pangungusap. Okay? Nagkataon lang na sinasabi niya kung bago ka sa LGBTQ company. Okay? And looking to become an ally or kakampi ng LGBTQ. Okay? Do not focus on if. Ito yung mga pantulong lang, pero do not focus on the word itself if. Okay? Nagigets nyo ako? Kaya nga sinabi natin, kaya bakit ko sinabi yung new and celebration? Kasi tinukoy natin kung ano yung mas mabigat, kung ano yung mas main, ano yung main idea, yung kung bago ka ba o yung celebration, 'di ba? Yung kung bago ka sa LGBTQ. Kasi pwede namang for example, dati ka ng bi or dati ka ng lesbian, lesbian ka na, pero you are new in the community. Okay. May community pala. May community pala ang tulad kong lesbian, ang tulad kong gay, ang tulad kong bisexual. Okay, may community pala. Rather than ano yung mga celebration na ng tulad kong isang lesbian or bi or something. So ano yung mas mabigat? Ano yung main idea doon na pinag-uusapan? It's more on kapag bago ka sa community. Nagigets ako? Question? Question class. Nagigets ako dito? Okay. Yan. Ayan, if ulit. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I have 10. Answer the correct answer 2, 4, 2. 2. Okay. Okay. The correct answer is, magugulat kayo. 1. Wala siya dun sa pattern, siya yung naiiba. O, di ba? Kaya sabi ko kanina, magugulat kayo. Kahit di ko naman, pinapakita ko lang yung correct answer ito. Okay, correct answer is number 1. Oh? Nagulat kayo, di ba? Kaya sabi ko, bago ko pa ipakita, magugulat kayo. Kasi wala siya hindi siya nakasunod sa pattern. Kung hindi siya process of elimination, okay, tingnan nyo yung kakaibang pattern. Okay, ulit. Okay, let's rationalize this one. Okay lang yan, mahirap talaga. Kaya nga tayo nag-review eh, di ba? Okay. Kaya nga tayo nag-review, okay, to rationalize it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, lahat A. Lahat A. Lahat is starts with letter A. Eating sushi and sashimi. Okay? B. Okay. Pero may D. Di ba kayo nagtataka? Okay. Ano ba yung sushi and sashimi sa Japan? Okay. Staple. This Japanese staple. Pwede bang B? Okay. Native to Japan. Wasabi. Okay. Okay. If you eat a lot of sushi and sashimi, you're probably familiar with wasabi. Ano yung subject dito? Yung wasabi o yung sushi and washimi? Sashimi, sorry. Okay, yung sushi and sashimi. So, this Japan staple, ano ba yang yan? Staple, ibig sabihin, kung dito sa Pilipinas, ang staple food natin is rice. Sa Japan, sushi and sashimi. Okay? So, D. Bakit hindi B tulad ng mga to? Okay? Hindi kayo nagtaka? Okay, bakit halos magkakapalas tatlo? Eh kanina ang pinapakita ko dalawa lang. 'Di ba? Laging for example A, B, yan. May A, B or D, C. Ganyan 'di ba ang mga pinapakita ko kanina, ang mga nakikita. Eh dito ang pinakita puro parehas A. Tapos B, B. A, B, A, B. Tapos magkakaiba na. Okay? So, tignan nyo yung kakaiba na to. Wait lang ah. Okay. Kung baga sa, wait lang class ah. Kumain ka na? Dinala mo yung water mo? O, uminom ka ng water tapos kumain ka na, pininyahan. Tapos ano, kahit daw hindi ka na pumasok. Sabi ni teacher. O, kumain ka na dyan. Hindi. Bibilihan tayo. Ah? Sige. Para dalhin mo mamaya. Okay. So, tingin kayo sa kakaiba pa din. Okay. Again, kapag sinabi nating staple food to eh. Probably, nakita naman, obvious naman it's a food. So, staple has interesting history that you may not familiar with. Okay. Okay, yon. Nagets niya na daw. Good. Okay. Tinitrick lang kayo talaga. Okay. Kanina sabi mo, ma'am, tingin ka sa parehas na pattern. Kanina, two obviously, dalawang parehas na posibleng tama, dalawang parehas na posibleng mali. Okay. So, ano dyan? Ipapakita na yan. Alis mo na. Kaso ito iba eh. Pare-parehas silang letter A nag start. Pare-parehas na letter B ang kasunod. So, tingnan mo to. Tingnan mo tong kakaiba na to. Okay? So, basahin mo siya. Sabi nila, A ang una, if you eat a lot of sushi and sashimi, you are probably familiar with wasabi. What is the subject? Sushi and sashimi. Tingnan mo to, D. Okay, this Japanese staple food yan, ibig sabihin, had interesting history that you may not familiar with. Of course, we are not familiar with. Pero bakit hindi B? Native to Japan, wasabi dates way back. Hindi po. Kala lang natin, wasabi, siya yung kasunod kasi with wasabi. Pero you have to consider what is the subject. Sushi and sashimi. Kaya mas tama si number 1. Okay? Then B. Native to Japan, wasabi dates back approximately 700 AB, okay, AD. After that, in medical field as an antibacterial. However, blah blah blah. Japanese warrior used the roots of wasabi plants to add flavor to the fish and to protect it as to protect it against bacteria. Okay, 'di ba? While the reasons aren't clear to modern scholars, the warriors used wasabi caught on the caught on and stuck. Okay? Nagigets po ako. Kasi alangan namang sabihin niya yung, alangan namang ihuli niya tong this Japanese staple has interesting history that you may not be familiar with. Para masabi mo to. Bakit niya pa sinabi tong interesting history? Kung iuhuli niya lang din naman. Diba? Di sa lahat magfo-focus, yes. Okay. Pero dito kasi, class, dito kasi, pinakitaan lang kayo, tinrik lang kayo ng choices eh. Ako, natawa na ako nung pagkakita ko. Actually, hindi ko, sa totoo lang, hindi ko muna to binabasa. Tinitingnan ko muna yung, that's for me tinitingnan ko muna yung pattern. Sabi ko, A, B, oh, may tatlong AB na. May tatlong AB. May tatlong AB. Bakit AD? Binasa ko, kaya nga, ano yung sabi ko bago ko ipakita yung correct answer, magugulat kayo sa tamang sagot. O, di letter number 1 nga ang tamang sagot. Okay. Nagigets nyo ba yung ibig kong sabihin? Mm-mm. Hindi siya prank, tinitrick lang kayo. Hindi siya prank kasi may tamang sagot. When we say prank kasi, hindi totoo. Okay? Tinitrick lang talaga kayo and ganyan talaga ang type of questions sa mga board exam. Tricky talaga siya. Okay? Sabi ko kanina, pattern, look at the pattern, parehas na AB, ABCD, okay? 'Di ba ganyan? ABCD or ABDC. Okay? DC. Dito, DCAB or DCBA. Parehas yan, di ba? Isa dyan, 50-50 ang tawag dyan, 50-50. Napag-alaman mo na A talaga. Okay. A yung number 1. If you eat a lot of sushi, hindi D. This Japanese staple, hindi D. Eh di nandito na yung tamang sagot. Dito ka na lang magpo-focus. Process of elimination na siya. Yun yung kanina pa. Ngayon, with this question, sabi ko sa inyo, kita ko na nga agad eh. Sabi ko A, B, A, B. Okay. Tapos magkakaiba yung pangatlo. Okay. Tinignan ko to. Yung number 1. A. Tama. Lahat naman A. Sabi ko, sushi and sashimi. Tama. We're referring to the. Nagigets po. Hindi naman mali. Pag tatlo magkakapareho, mali na yun. Hindi naman. Look at that considerations. Okay? Tingnan mo yung considerations na yon. Look at that consideration. Pero in this type of example, yung pattern is tama ako ng pattern. Mali na yung tatlo because of the pattern. Nagigets niyo ako? Na mali na agad kasi nakita mo agad yung pattern. Okay? So let's proceed. Nag-practice ka na. Practice ka. Mamaya na. Okay, this one. Saka po. Kayo naman, porket may naiiba naman, hindi nyo na din ulit binasa, basahin nyo pa din. Okay? So, tingnan natin ha. The correct answer is letter. Okay, tingnan nyo to. D. Kasi bakit? Sinabi nyo na may kakaiba eh. Tingnan nyo ulit. Okay, tingnan natin ha. Ulit. Annotate. Alisin natin. kanina dito, okay, kanina dito, ito lang yung naiiba, pero magkakalapit sila. Ang nagkaiba lang is yung second letter. A, B, A, B, D na to. Okay, na-consider na D na to. Okay, so kakaiba na yung number 1. Dito, okay, tignan nyo ha, dito, pangalawang letter lang yung naiiba eh. Okay, ay, sana ba to? Si Sushimi, nasa na ba si Sushi? Pangalawang letter lang yung naiiba. Dito, tignan nyo. Iniba niya totally. Okay, iniba niya. Kasi sabi nyo iba eh. Pero tignan nyo, D-E. Sabi ko sa inyo kanina, ano tayo natin? Kapag ka may kaparehas, nandiyan yan, tamang sagot. Okay. D-E-C, D-E-C. Kanina dito, okay, wait lang ha. Bakit 3? Okay, kanina dito, sinabi ko talaga. Nasaan na yun? Sinabi ko talaga na, alisin muna natin to. Dito mapakainin, breaks. Sinabi ko talaga na tingnan nyo yung kakaiba. Okay, pero this one, naging kakaiba lang siya sa pangalawa eh. Pangalawang letter. Ano ba yan? Ang hirap naman. Pangalawa. Okay. Sa pangalawa lang siya kasi ito pare-parehas. A, B, A, B, A, B. Pangalawa. Kaya kinonsider siya. Dito. Okay. Dito. Bakit letter E? Okay. Bitcoin was introduced to the public in 1999. And in 2009. Sabi ko pagka may kaparehas, magkaparehas so DC, DC, DEC, DEC. Okay. Bigyan natin process of elimination muna tayo. Number 4, D. Bitcoin is a virtual currency designed to act money as a form of payment outside the control of an entity. Okay. Bitcoin was introduced. So, ito, tinasabi nila na virtual currency ang Bitcoin. Dito, introduce. Okay, sinabi niya na 2009, nag-launch ang Bitcoin. Kaya, virtual currency, walang kinalaman. Walang kinalaman sa pag-i-introduce sa public noong 2009, wala rin kinalaman kay Satoshi Nakamoto. Okay. So, D talaga ang tamang sagot. Okay. Inano nyo yung kanina eh. Pero nagkaiba lang siya sa pangalawang letra. Yung kanina. Ito, totally mali na siya kasi may magkaparehas oh. Diba? So, ano yung tamang sagot dyan? O, tingnan natin D. Bitcoin is a virtual currency designed to act as a money and form of payment outside and control of an entity. Sabi nila, E. It removed the need of the third-party involvement of the financial transactions. Correct. It rewarded blockchain? No. Okay. Bakit ba may Bitcoin class? Syempre ito, sinasamahan na natin to ng knowledge talaga. What is Bitcoin? Yung mga virtual currency na yan. Okay. Inaalis na nila yung involvement ng financial transaction tulad ng bangko. Okay? Kasi kapag may pera ka, for example, ang transaction dyan is for the bank. Pero itong Bitcoin to Bitcoin lang siya. So, remove the need of the third involvement financial transaction. Letter E. Okay. And then C, it rewarded the blockchain miners for the work done to verify transaction and can be purchased on several exchanges. Okay. Pwede siya on several. Not all, pero several. Di ba purchase nakaka-purchase na ang Bitcoin sa pagbili ng mga what? Ng mga property. Okay, napapalit na siya. Okay, nagagamit na siya sa market. Okay, ito siguro kasi kaya mas sa akin, it's because I have the knowledge of what is the virtual currency, mga Bitcoins na yan. Okay, so look at the last one. Was introduced. Okay, bakit may introduction sa dulo? Or B, since then it has become the most well-known cryptocurrency in the world. Mas tamang last to. Simula nun, pinakita eh. Since then it become the most well-known cryptocurrency in the world. So the correct answer is number 3. Okay. May nagsabi, hindi nagbasa. Tinignan nga yung pattern. Sinabi niya A, kasi ito yung kakaibang, sinabi niya number 1, kasi ito yung kakaibang option. Pero look at yung sinasabi kong kakaiba, class. Ang sinabi kong kakaiba, kanina, dito sa sashimi, is yung pangalawa na. Okay? Na totally yung buo. Pangalawa na, pare-pareha silang A, A, A. B, B, B. But ito D, consider mo. Kayo hindi nyo talaga totally binasa. Ako binasa ko pa eh. 'Di ba? Okay. Pagkasunod, ma'am, sure ako A. Lagi yung tatandaan ito, DE, nagkaiba lang siya sa pangalawa. Pero pagka may kaparehas na pangalawa, pangatlo, DEC hanggang minsan nagkakaiba lang siya sa dulo. Okay, tignan nyo yan. Okay, look at this one. Ala kasi yung pattern. Look at this one. Ito, parehas A, parehas D. Tingnan nyo. Tingnan nyo ano yung mag-weigh in. Yung mas mabigat na main idea. I'm too sure. Okay. Okay, the correct answer is, ayan, 4. Okay. What is the bakit number 4? Nag-lunch break na. Okay. Bakit nag-break na tayo kanina, di ba? Bakit 4? Okay. D, tingnan natin yung D Whether on a tight budget or having millions in bank, no one likes to waste money. Okay, wasting money. Sulat nyo lang, wasting money. Kahit na may pera ka or wala. Okay. Or A, money experts really keep unnecessary spending in check. Money experts, sabi ng experts, kailangan daw ng unnecessary spending in check. Okay, sabi ng mga eksperto sa pera, okay, dapat sine-check daw natin yung mga hindi importanteng ini-spend natin. Okay, money experts. Ano yung mas mabigat? Then, tingnan natin sa pattern. Okay. E. Tingnan natin kung tama to kung ito yung sinasabi nyo. Money expert, tas biglang E. They tend to look for quality over quantity and avoid paying interest on credit card. Wala naman tong kinalaman. Okay, mali na agad yung pagkakasunod-sunod. AD. A, money experts, tapos D, whether on a tight budget. Mali na din yung pagkakasunod-sunod nito. 'Di ba? Okay? So, 3 or 4 na lang. So, look at this one. Tingnan nyo na lang yung dulo or yung kasunod or yung dulo kung anong tama or kasunod. Ang sabi is, whether on a tight budget or having millions in a bank, walang may gusto na nag-aaksaya ka ng pera. Okay? E, they tend to look for the quality or over the quantity to avoid paying interest on the credit card, or money experts keep necessary spending in check. Mas tama ito. Mas tama na, okay? Siya. Bago mo masabi na they tend to look for quality or over quantity and avoid paying interest on credit card. Okay? Or kung nahirapan kayo, ganito. Kung nahirapan kayo, ganito. Okay, na, alam na natin na mali to, di ba? Anong mas tama? 3 or 4? Punta kayo sa dulo. Okay, ano yung mas tama sa dulo na sabihin? Money experts are really keep unnecessary in check, or and those are just few and smart shopping techniques employed by the experts. Those. So may mga nauna na. May mga nasabi na. 'Di ba pag those and this parang itinuro mo 'yan eh, 'di ba? May mga nabanggit ka. Okay, mas appropriate si letter si number 4 talaga. Hindi ko alam. Hindi ko alam kung ilan specifically itong ganito. Hindi naman isa lang. Okay. Pero alam ko marami yung mas marami sa akin yung logic, yung kay Sir Santiago nyo. Okay? Di ba nag-final coaching na kayo kay Sir Daniel Santiago? Kaya mas marami-rami yun. Marami din naman to, pero mas marami-rami yun. Okay. Next. Oh. Okay lang yan. Practice makes perfect. Hindi naman perfect. Practice lang. Drills lang tayo. Sige, go. Ay, nakita nyo na. O yan. Okay, so let's see. Dami ah. Iba-iba na naman tayo. Walang Okay, sige. The correct answer is letter number 2. Okay. Ano yan? Bayad ka pa? Okay, number 2. Bakit? Okay, rationalize natin. Okay, 2. Okay. May magkaparehas, di ba? Ayan. Tsaka ito, di ba? So, tingnan natin. Di ba, as a Taurus, or mas mabigat kung B, we tend to cross path with some zodiac signs more than others. Okay. Di ba mas mabigat to, yung letter B, kaysa as a Taurus? Okay. Process of elimination, alis na. Okay. BE, tama na siya. BE. Ano mo na, ano? Bakit? Wala ka nga, kulit mo naman. Hirap mong anuhin. We tend to cross paths with some zodiac signs more than others. Okay, tama naman. Okay, sabi E. Okay, go E. So, lagay na natin BE kasi may magkapareha sila. Magkakaroon na kayo, mabubuo nyo na talaga somehow. Kasi tatlo na lang yun, dalawa na yung nabuo nyo. Tapos yung nakuha nyo pa is yung main idea. So we tend to cross paths, okay, with some zodiac signs more than others, okay? It can often be due to the compatibility of the zodiac signs with the zodiac signs or which zodiac elements blend together. Okay? So E. And then, bakit D hindi A? As Taurus, okay, medyo mahirap, hindi medyo, mahirap to. Mahirap tong isang to. Okay? Look. BE. Okay. Eto na. Okay. Sabi dito, it can be due to the compatibility of the zodiac signs. Okay. We're looking on the compatibility. Yan. So, bakit di ang kasunod? Okay. You might have more. As Taurus, pwede naman kasing A, diba? Just like there are common zodiac signs where are also rare. Rare kasi dito, we are talking about compatibility. As Taurus, you might have more Virgo or Scorpio friends. Okay? So, letter D, kaya ang kasunod niya is letter D, at tama si number 2. Okay? Kasi pinakitaan na tayo ng pattern, sinulungan na tayo ng pattern. Sinabi niya na as Taurus, compatible ka kay si Taurus, compatible kay Virgo as friends. Bakit? Yun nga, 'di ba? Nagbe-blend sila together. Syempre, magiging friends or kay Scorpio. Nagigets niyo ako, class? Yan daw ang mga magkaka-compatible. Si Taurus, si Virgo, at si Scorpio. Nagigets ako? Sagutin niyo ako kung nagigets niyo yung ano ko, yung rationalization ko. Si Virgo at saka si Scorpio. Ngayon, ano pa yung sabi? Kapag Pisces ka naman, ang compatibility mo is si Cancers, mga Cancer zodiac signs. Okay, so doon na lang. Tingin ka na lang, tingin ka, ano ba yung sinasabi nitong compatibility? Kasi parehas na BE. Parehas na BE. Pero bakit D? Okay, bakit hindi A? Okay, B, D, tapos C. That said, zodiac trends also have to do with how many people are born under each zodiac sign. Since some zodiac signs are common than others. Ito na. And then, just like there are common zodiac signs, there are also, okay, ibig sabihin may mauuna na naman sa kanya, may prior statement because of the panandang lexical na also, which is yung letter C. So, B, D, E, C, A. Okay? Oo, yes. Kaya, technique dyan sa time consuming, dapat nagbabasa kayo, mabilis kayong magbasa na with understanding. Okay? Next. Sabihin nila A. Tingnan nyo muna. The correct answer is number 4. Okay, bakit number 4? Bakit siya number 4? Okay. Sabi ko sa inyo, parehas na. Pag may magkaparehas, ang second and first, malamang nandoon ang tamang sagot. Malamang-lamang yan. Tingnan natin, kasi sinabi ko kanina yung kakaiba okay? Ito pare-pareha sila. Ito kakaiba, pero kasi sobrang iba naman to. Nagsimula na talaga siya sa, dapat lang na magkakaiba yung supporting details. Pero ito, main details, main idea na yung iniba niya. Tingnan nga natin, if you look up if you have looked up anything on the internet, you probably been inundated with ads and related topics. So, ibig sabihin, ito lang yung sinasabi ko na hindi lahat ng if. Okay. Sabi nyo kanina, pag if pala pwedeng simula ng paragraph. Okay. Ito, hindi na siya because of the B. Okay. B if you look up for anything or anong masabigat? Anong main topic talaga? Main idea. It's A. At this point, it is no secret that Google is watching. Okay. May tatlo. Alisin na to. Okay. May tatlo. Obviously, A, D, at this point, tas nag-after all ka. Wala ka pa nga sinasabi, nag-after all ka na. Bukod sa, punta ka sa pattern, wala na agad to. Okay? So, A, B. At this point, it is no secret that Google is watching. Okay? If you look up anything on the internet, you probably seen inundated with ads and related topic. Okay? May makikita ka daw na undated ads with topic. Okay. Thanks to cookies websites, websites remember us and give us a personal experience but comes a cost to our privacy. That creep factor sends many internet explorers and requests to find ways to do anonymous search without tracking. After all, okay. So, nahihirapan kang anong sunod-sunod, punta ka sa dulo. Anong appropriate? After all, pwede namang thanks din. Ito, isa ding mahirap na questions. Yes, 2 and 4 lang ang pagpipilian. So, nandoon ka na. Mas may chance ka na. Diba? Kung sobrang hirap to, mas may chance ka na makapili ng mas tama because of the process of elimination. So, look at this one. Okay? Thanks to cookies. To remember. Kasi nag-thanks. Dulong-dulo, thanks. O, paano yung welcome? Diba? So, mas huli, mas dapat na after all, many people want to hide their identity from the internet. Okay, bakit siya yung bakit siya yung last? Kasi yung una mo, tignan mo yung una. No secret of watching. Okay. Next. Sige. Practice lang, okay lang yan. Ganun talaga. Malay nyo, ito. May mga feedback ako na kung ano yung mismong nakita niya dito sa review, yun at yun mismo yung lumabas. Okay? Okay. Kasi naka-flash. Naka-flash yung tamang sagot. Okay, huwag natin i-discuss yan. Pero bakit 3? Sige, i-ano lang natin. Since sabi nyo, sure kayo na number, na ano to, na 3 siya. Bakit 3? Process of elimination tayo. Discuss lang natin. Hindi dahil sa nakita natin yung sagot. Okay, sa notes ko. Okay, bakit 3? Okay, parehas siya, di ba? AD, AD. Okay, parehas A. Pero mali na kasi, pag A, there is an estimated number. Ano mas mabigat? Estimated number of only or the Philippine Eagle. The Philippine Eagle. So, mas mabigat ito. Mas main to. Lahat ng yan, talking about Philippine Eagle. So, D ang tamang sagot. Alis na to. Alis na agad to. Process of elimination lang tayo. Nandito yung tamang sagot. Parehas pa sila, oh. DC. DC. Ito, mali na nga eh. Kasi AD tapos AD. Mali na agad. 'Di ba? Pinapakitaan na kayo ng pattern. DC na ang tama. Nandito lang sa dalawa ang tamang sagot. Okay? The Philippine eagle is one of the rarest eagles in the world. Rare. Bihirang ibon. Okay? Or bihirang agila sa buong mundo. C, sabi nila C. It is a giant bird of prey that can only be seen in 4 islands in the Philippines. Okay? Luzon, Samar, Leyte, and Mindanao. Okay, tama. Okay. And then, bakit B? It is one of the largest and strongest raptors. At hindi A. Okay. Okay. I know na. Okay. The Philippine eagle is one of the rarest eagles in the world, sabi nila. And then sabi, susundan siya ng C. It is a giant prey that can only be seen in the islands of the Philippines. Okay? And then, bakit siya rare? One of the largest and strongest forest raptors. Okay? Mas nauna siya kaysa sa E. Okay? And they are also, kasi kapag sinabi mong also, ayan na naman siya si also, may prior ulit. May sinabi. So, ano yung also declared as critical and endangered? Ano yon? Eto, magkasunuran dapat siya. Ito muna na una. So, BE, hanapin nyo yung BE. So, BE, ito. Okay. Yeah, same lang. Okay, next. Isa pang mahirap yun Ang hirap din ito. Okay. So, practice lang tayo talaga. Next. Ano ba yan? Ayan. Oh, ang dami. Mhm. Mhm. Wala ka, nasa 1 and 2 lang kaya ang tamang sagot. Let's see. Or sa 4, let's see. Correct answer is, okay, di ba? 1, 4. Bakit 4? Okay. Sabi ko sa inyo, di ba? Okay. Bakit 1 ang tamang sagot? Annotate, rationalize natin. 1 is the correct answer. Okay, lahat sila nag-agree na C. Okay, we're talking about the natural satellite of Earth is the moon. Yung moon as a satellite. Ganun lang yon. Iano nyo lang, moon as a satellite. Okay? Then, sabi dito, D, satellite. The first person, walang kinalaman yung pagiging satellite dun sa first person, 'di ba? To land in the moon to make detailed study on it was Neil Armstrong. Doon tama naman siya pero wala. Walang kinalaman yan doon sa nauna. So the only natural satellite, natural daw na satellite ng ng Earth ay ang Moon. So nasa CD. Pare-pareha silang CD, CD. Sabi ko nga nandito lang yung tamang sagot. Bakit? CDB, tatlo eh. CDB. Dito CD pero nag-iba na, nag-ina siya. Okay, look at this one ah. Basahin niyo lang ulit. The only natural satellite of the Earth is the Moon. Okay, just as the Earth rotates around the Sun, okay, yung moon naman nagro-rotate around the Earth on its own axis. Okay, tama. Okay, and then B, sabi B, it is also the smallest. Bakit hindi E? Wala ulit kinalaman yung first person doon sa rotations na sinasabi, doon sa satellites na sinasabi. Wala munang kinalaman. Okay? So, ano sabi natin? CD, the only natural satellite of the Earth is the moon. As the Earth rotates, just as the Earth rotates around the sun, the moon rotates around the Earth on its own axis. It is also among the smallest heavenly bodies, okay, which could be seen from Earth. Okay, bakit hindi A? The first person, okay? May kinalaman na sa tao, may kinalaman na sa tao. Okay? Person na to, eto man. Ito, ginamit dito man. Anong mas na una? E di yung lexical na first. The first kaya E and A. The first person to land on the moon and make a detailed study on it was Neil Armstrong. Mula noon, ever since then, 'di ba? Man has traveled to the moon often often and researchers are going on to find if life could exist on the moon at the same point of time. So related sila kaya lang mas nauuna si letter E. Nagigets po ako. Nagigets ako. Nakuha. Okay. Next. Ah. Wag tong bio to science. Ano no, puro sa science eh. Ay, may answer. Sorry. Yan. Okay. The correct answer is number 1. Okay? Number 1. Magkakaiba na sila. Sobrang magkakaiba naman sila, di ba? Sobrang magkakaiba sila. Okay? Walang pattern dito halos. A lang. Yung letter A lang. Lahat ito is something to do with COVID-19. So, letter A talaga ang main idea. So, again, aalisin na si number 3. Okay? Coronavirus disease or COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by the SARS-CoV-2 virus. Okay? Ano sinasabi dito? B, the best way to prevent ba? Prevention na ba agad? E, however ba agad? Or C, tingnan natin C, most people infected. Okay? Since this is an infectious disease, infected muna na ang pag-uusapan muna natin. So, it's, dun pa lang, kita na natin yung tamang sagot. Okay? Then, tingnan nyo ulit. Basahin nyo ulit kung ano pa kayo. Okay? And then, see, most people infected with the virus will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recover without requiring nagre-recover without requiring special treatment. Ano sabi dito? E. However, some people, especially the older ones, di ba may kinalaman naman talaga siya kay letter C? Okay, however. So, tamang-tama talaga. Kesa yung B, the best way to prevent transmission is to well-informed about the disease. Tapos most people infected, wala eh. Diba? Or kesa sa E, however ka na agad, hindi. Most people infected will experience daw respiratory illness dito sa lungs mo at nagre-recover without requiring nagre-recover siya natural pala ang 'di ba tinako tayo ng coronavirus na ang daming pwedeng igamot pero eventually nagre-recover pala tayo without requiring special treatment pero ngunit subalit datapwat however but yan yung however na yan. Some people, especially the older ones, or those merong underlying medical conditions will become seriously ill and require medical attention. So, mas related to si C kay E, diba? At because of the however. So, tingnan nyo lang yung C and E. Sino dito may C? May C and E na magkasunod. C and E. Wala. Wala. Easy lang. Layo. So, number 1. And then B. The best way to prevent, nasa prevention ka na. Pagtapos ng ma-infect, na-infect, okay? Infected yung matatanda. Then, nasaan ka na? Nasa prevention. The best way to prevent transmission is to well-inform about the disease and how the virus spreads. Protect yourself from others from infection by staying. Okay, prevention ka na. Okay. Nagigets po. Nagigets po kung paanong ang patterns, ang options na kakatulong sa atin sa pagkuha ng paragraph organization. Okay. So, next. Okay? Yan. Okay, stop na. Okay na to. Oh, ang daming sagot. 3-2, 3-2. So, nasa 3-2, 3-2 lang ang sagot. 3-2, 3-2. Okay. The correct answer is number 4. Okay. E-A, E-D. Okay. Ito, nilaglag tayo. 4. Tingnan natin. E. Okay, we're talking about the Philippine archipelago. Tama. Kaysa the islands are home to many. Tama. Okay? Bakit hindi A? The Philippines is an archipelago of over 7,100 islands. Among them, only about one-third are inhabited. Bakit hindi A? The two largest islands, minsan cover two-thirds. Pwede, no? Pero tricky to. So, sinabi dito, among them. Kasi wala ka nang susundan ng among them. Okay? Kaya, number 4 ang tamang sagot. The Philippines is archipelago over 700,000 islands. Okay? Ang ilan sa kanila, one-third ay pwedeng matirhan. So, wala ka nang pwedeng sabihin dito sa mga to ng mga susunod. Okay, tingnan natin ha. The Philippines is archipelago over 7,100 islands. Tapos biglang A. The two largest islands, pwede naman. Luzon and Mindanao. Cover two-thirds of total land area. Okay, tapos B. They are also home for more than. Hindi. Okay. Bago mo sabihin na home siya, may sinabi ka na munang natitirhan, inhabited. So, 4 is the correct answer. E-A-C. The islands are home for many species. Okay. Bago mo sabihin yung mga natitirhan na yan, you have to consider yung inhabited mo na. Na one-third sa kanila ay natitirahan. Yes. Okay. So, number 4. Next. Yan, mga kababayan natin sa Mindanao, mga taga Mindanao dyan. Look, meron namang ano. Mhm. Okay, 3, 3, 3, 4. So, nandun sa, kung may naligaw na 1. So, most, nasagot nyo. Okay, the correct answer is number 3. BC, BC. Okay, tatlo sila, di ba? 3. Bakit 3? Ano natin? So, we're talking about Muroami as a fishing technique. Okay, B. Okay, wala na si A. Sabi nyo, C, it uses encircling net. Okay, go. Net together with pounding devices which usually comprise large stones fitted and ropes that are pounded in the coral reefs. Okay, B, C. Okay, tingnan nyo to. Nandyan lang yung tamang sagot kasi BCA, BCA. Ito BCD, hindi na. The effect, hindi na eh. Muroami is a fishing technique employed on coral reefs on Southeast Asia. Uses encircling net together with pounding devices, which is usually comprised large stones fitted on ropes that are pounded into the coral reefs. The effect agad, okay, or it can also consist. Yan, also. So may nauna na. Ito yon, yung C. Okay, so CA. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, may pattern na CA. So bakit bakit E? Okay. B C A. We're talking about pounding devices. Okay. Ito pounding devices yan yung nagpapabigat, yung pabigat. Okay? And then tsaka na lang yung effect. Kaya siya yung dulo. The finding devices are repeatedly and violently lowered into the area and circled by the net. Okay, literally smashing the coral into the small fragments, scarce fish out of their coral refuge. Kasi inaano yung Muroami, okay? Inaano niya yung mga coral reefs, 'di ba? Ginugulo niya or binabasag niya yung mga coral reefs. Bakit? Kasi doon nag-i-stay yung, tama ba? Doon nag-i-stay yung mga isda and then pupunta doon sa fishing net. Okay, but then, bago pa pumunta yung mga fish doon sa fishing net, nasira na nila yung corals because of yung mga suspended or mabibigat na bagay na inululubog nila. So, it's letter C. Letter C. It's letter, tawag dito, number 3. Okay. Okay, last na pala yun. Akalaan nyo. Sige, tingnan natin. Okay. Okay, sige. Last one. Bago ko ibigay pala yung ano natin, sabi ko kasi kay Sir Chops, do ano ko na, magbibigay ako ng 3 hours ulit na free lectures. Okay, okay lang ba sa inyo? Okay, para matapos natin to kasi magta-time na and then hindi pa natin cover lahat and then do wala naman akong schedule. Bigay ko na lang, iaano ko na lang tong free review na 3 hours para sa inyo para ma-cover up natin lahat. Okay? Ma-cover natin lahat. So, last na to. Okay, coordinate ko kay sir kung anong oras at saka yung link. Then, yes, ako din may pasok ako ng 2 o'clock. Okay. Ako din. Pagkatapos dito, bis lang, then Gora na. Okay. But anyway, sige, makikipag-coordinate ako para ma-cover up natin yung lahat ng kailangan, ha? Pero bago yan, tapos i-ano muna natin tong last. Okay, go. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Yan naman kayo sa kakaiba ha. Naiwan yung, basahin nyo muna. Kapag ka, nasa 1 or 2 lang ba? Oh, sabi ko sa inyo, nasa 1 or 2 lang. Hindi ko pa binabasa ha, pero nasa 1 and 2 lang ang tamang sagot. Bakit? Sinabi ko lang na, tingnan nyo yung kakaiba, nag-iba na kayo. Sabi ko sa inyo, class, uulitin ko, kapag ka, okay? Kahit na may kakaiba pa dyan, okay? Hindi mo yan i-consider kasi meron dito ABE, ABE. Okay? Nandito ang tamang sagot. Ito. Kaya nga sabi ko, di ba, nasa 1 and 2 lang ang tamang sagot. Di ko pa siya binabasa. Okay? Lalong hindi na to. Okay? Kasi tinignan ko, sum. Okay? Asan yung, may prior statement dapat with the sum of the 50 years. 50 million years. Okay? B, the earliest, hindi na nga siya. Okay? Kasi ang pinag-uusapan natin dito ay what? ADB, some 50 million years ago, okay, the Philippine archipelago was formed by volcanic eruption. Okay, kaya nga tayo nasa Pacific Ring of Fire, 'di ba? Okay, talagang na-form tayo through volcanic eruption. Sabi nila, okay, mas marami pang ang bulkan sa ilalim ng dagat kaysa yung nakikita natin. Active ba? We're talking about active here. Okay? The earliest, parehas, the earliest. The earliest inhabitant had arrived Philippines from mainland about 30 years ago, perhaps over the land bridges built during ice ages. And then by the 10th century, kasi inuna, syempre the earliest, yan yung una, pinakauna, edi yan yung una. Ito yung main idea. Okay? Paano nag-form ang Philippines? Ang earliest daw niya, ayan yung kasunod. So, A, B. Tapos, E, by the 10th century. Okay? By the 10th century, the local coastal villagers welcomed the Chinese commerce and settlers, followed by the Muslims, okay, traders from Borneo. Lagi naman, di ba? Kapag naman inano natin talaga ang Philippine history natin, nauna naman talaga, though mas malakas ang influence um, ng Spaniard sa atin, mas nauna naman talaga ang alin, ang mga Chinese and Muslim kasi mas malapit sa area natin. Ang Spaniards nasa kabilang lupalo pa, ay ang mga Muslims nasa Mindanao lang yan. Yan, Borneo, Brunei, 'di ba? Nasa Mindanao lang yan. So sila yung nauna talaga sa Pilipinas. Okay? So, makikita mo may tulong ng history and general knowledge din somehow, 'di ba? Ang pagbubuo nito kasi lalo na to history. Okay? And then what? Okay? And then the early inhabitants Philippines were Mongoloid descents which predominant today. Okay, and later, the gradual spread of Islam from Borneo and central northern islands was interrupted by the arrival of the Spanish Christians. So you see, nag-timeline ka lang talaga dito. Nakuha mo na yung I do not know pero na tulungan ako ng tawag dito history knowledge ko on this one. O, 'di ba? Sabi ko naman sa inyo bago pa talaga ang mga Espanyol. Okay? It's the Muslim muna 'yan. Muslim, Spaniard, Japanese, and American. So natulungan ako. In this passage, okay, kaya ako lang naman na sinabi na A for the main idea, B, of course, yung earliest, kasi sabi paano nag-form ang Pilipinas, ang Philippine Archipelago, edi yung earliest, yung pinaka nauna. Okay, yun yung first. A, B na. Tapos tama, nandito yung tamang sagot. Pero bakit E, by the 10th century, hindi siya C? O hindi siya yes, C and back C Wala namang C dito, di ba? Parehas E. Bakit D siya? Okay. Bago ang Spanish Christians. Okay. Kasi kapag inano natin, akala natin ang nauna is Spaniards. Okay. So, yon yung mga ganong tips and techniques lang. Okay. Sige, tingnan pa natin. Last na to. I-skip ko lang to. Magdi-drills tayo. Yung iba naman, naka Roman numerals. Okay. So, ganun din yun. Okay, sige nga. Tingnan natin to. Paragraph organization. Sige nga. A, B, C, D, or E. Ito madami lang pero mas madali kasi kita na obvious na yung mali eh. Nasa B or D ba ang tamang sagot? Let us see because of the pattern. O iniba talaga to. Okay, the correct answer is letter B. Sabi ko na sa inyo, di ba? Kung susunod tayo sa pattern, letter B, bakit? Annotate tayo, rationalize tayo. Ay, lumabas ng annotations. Okay, bakit letter B ang tamang sagot? Okay, may magkaparehas ba na 2? Yes, 2, 4, 2, 4. Yes, it's A and B. So, nandito na kung pattern ang susundan. Bakit hindi 4? Your neighborhood can be your... Mali na. 1. You don't need... Mali na din. May 2 pa. Ito pa pala, 2. Okay. Pero pattern tayo. 2, 4. Ito, nag-2, 3 na. Okay, Roman numerals 2, 3. So, nandito, sabi ko sa inyo, NB. Bakit B? 2, 4. So, basahin natin. If you are a fitness walker, there is no need for commute to a health club. Hindi na daw kailangan ng health club or mga gym. Okay? Your neighborhood can be your health club. Okay, pwede yung mga neighborhood. Okay? 2, 4. Okay? 3. Bakit 3? All you need. Kesa naman, you don't need a fancy equipment. All you need is, okay. So, mas proper si, mas tama na, you don't need a fancy equipment. Two, four, one. You don't need a fancy equipment. Okay. And 3. All you need is a well-designed athletic shoes. So, mas tama na huli ang passage ng Roman numerals number 3. Kasi sinasabi niya na hindi mo na kailangan ng mahal na membership fee for the gym. Ang kailangan mo lang yung kapitbahay nyo, yung neighborhood, yung community mo, and athletic shoes. A well-designed pair of athletic shoes. So, the correct answer is letter B. So, yun. Okay? Next. Isa pa. Last na. Last na. Sige, go. Last na. Kita na agad. Ay, ba yan? Kita eh. Okay, sige na nga, okay na. Okay na, ituloy na lang natin to sa sa susunod. Nakita niyo eh. Nakita niyo yung notes eh, yung correct answer eh. Anyway. So ayun, we'll message nyo na lang, message nyo na lang kailan yung final coaching natin. Okay? Alam ko final na to, pero sabi ko gusto ko i-cover up lahat. Gusto kong ma-cover up natin lahat 'yon at hindi kinaya ng oras na meron tayo ngayon. So, nag-request ako kay sir na kung po pwede bigyan tayo ng 3 hours pa para ma-cover up lahat ng na-cover naman natin kaso gusto ko yung marami pa. Okay, I do not know, pero gusto ko yung marami pa tayong drills na ma-encounter. Okay? So, yon. So, for 3 hours, mas mabilis na lang yon for 3 hours. Konting sakripisyo at oras para sa lisensya na makukuha natin. Walang-wala yan. Okay? Yan po ba ang lalabas? Ito yung nasa is table of specification. Ito yon. Okay? Ito yon. Pero kung sasabihin nyo for example, kasi ganito yan, ma'am, ayan po ba yung lalabas sa exam? Okay? Yan na ba yan? Ang naka-example ko dito is Elsa is a beautiful girl. Ang lumabas is Anna is a beautiful girl. Yun ba yung lumabas? Oo, yun yung lumabas. Ang tinuturo namin sa inyo is what? Ang tinuturo namin sa inyo is yung guidelines, yung tinuturo namin sa inyo yung foundation, yung rules, okay? Pero hindi itinuturo sa review center kung ano talaga yung mismong lalabas. Okay, ba't pa nag-exam kung kay review center lang pala? Ang tinuturo sa amin is for you to guide kung ano yung table of specification. Kami ay nagre-refresh ng mga bagay na natutunan nyo na, nire-refresh lang ulit natin yon. Okay? Yes, the strategy, okay? Yung procedures, yung mga tips, yung mga techniques kung paano ma-lessen yung burden nyo in answering your board exam. Okay? Pero hindi kung ano yung kung ano yung word na nakita nyo kanina, yun din talaga. Ito yun yung coronavirus, ito yung lumabas. Hindi naman lumabas yung coronavirus na tinuro. Hindi po ganon. Ang pinapractice po natin, ma'am, bakit ang daming drills? Pinapractice natin dito yung kino-consider natin dito yung paano kayo humarap sa mga, paano nyo i-address yung mahabang selection or passage na kukonti lang yung time. Okay, 'di ba? Ganyan. Paano yung techniques? Okay? Ano yung mga bagay na i-consider nyo para masagutan nyo at makuha nyo yung pinakatamang sagot? Talaga, 3 days na lang. 3 days na lang ba? Talaga? Okay. Meron ba ulit mamayang gabi? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Kausapin ko si sir. Okay? Talaga. Sa 10 na. Oh, okay. Best of luck to all of you. Sa Sunday na pala ang exam ninyo. Well, kaya nyo yan. Okay. The thing na nandito kayo sa review at nakikinig kayo ng maayos, you can do it. Okay? Ayos lang kabahan, i-acknowledge nyo yung kaba, pero dapat it should be a positive na kaba. Okay? Pero wag naman yung kaba na halos hindi nyo na maigalaw yung mga dapat yung gawin. Okay? Yes, hindi na tayo magkikita muli. Magkikita tayong ulit, pero lisensyado na kayo. Okay. Kaya niyo yan. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, it is no fate. It is what? Fate that we are virtually here with each other kasi ang nag-refer sa akin sa review center na to, gaya ng sabi ko, is my former students, okay, sa City of Malabon University. Okay? Sinabi ko sa kanya na mag-review siya. Okay, bibigyan siya ng kuya niya ng iPhone. No for iPhone. Sabi niya, ma'am, latest